Hey there, Regina Allen here, and it is time for the AI Spotlight. Today, I wanted to talk about how to use ChatGPT for maybe a few things that you haven't thought about using it for yet. Now, when we talk about AI overwhelm, which is our topic this week, there's so many tools out there, and there's so many new ones coming out just all the time that you can really get overwhelmed trying to figure out which one should I be using today? What's the latest and greatest? If you're one of those people who has to have the latest and greatest iPhone, you're probably getting a little overwhelmed with AI because what's the latest and greatest tool that's out there? It can get a little busy in your life. It's time consuming to actually go and check out these tools and then learn how to use them and all this stuff. And the bottom line is that you only need the tools that move your business forward. And ChatGPT is an extremely powerful tool for just that purpose. And it's one of the premier ones that's out there. It's the one that, pretty much everybody's using. So the question is, are you using it to its fullest capability? Now, I'm not even going to show you the fullest capability because it's going to do even more than what I'm going to show you. But here's what I wanted to do. I wanted to get a little example, and actually I'm going to go out here and make this a little bit bigger. So when you think about using ChatGPT, you think about, hey, I'm just going to create some content. Now, there's so many things you can do other than just creating the content, right? Because ChatGPT does a whole bunch of things other than just create content. I mean, you can use it for brainstorming. You can use it for creating your content. Then it also creates images. It can format things. It can create infographics. It can create all kinds of different things. So what I did is I made some pre-formulated prompts here that I'm going to copy and paste just to make it easier and faster. And so the first prompt is, I'm going to give it a prompt saying, I'm a business strategist who helps coaches and consultants attract more clients. Give me 5 fresh ideas for social media posts on how lead magnets can help with client attraction. Each post should be short, practical, and something my audience would relate to. That's what I'm going to put in for the first one. And ChatGPT, mind you, I'm using ChatGPT 5 Instant. There are differences. There's thinking, there's instant, there's all kinds of different models now. So here's 5 short practical posts. The proof of value post. Before someone hires you, they need proof you can help. The not a freebie, a filter post. I like that. Lead magnets aren't just about giving away something. They filter the right people. Great idea. Stay top of mind post. Your audience might not be ready to hire you today, but a helpful lead magnet gives you permission to stay in their inbox. Another great one. The quick win funnel post. The best lead magnets give fast wins. And then the relationship. Okay, so out of these, I'm going to say, just for ease of use, I'm going to say we're going to pick number 1. So I have this other little saved prompt that I put together. And so I'm going to go down here and I'm going to put prompt number 2 in. I am stacking my prompts and I'm going to say idea number 1. So I'm going to take idea number 1, which was the proof of value post, and pick idea number 1 and write a social media post in a warm conversational tone. Keep it short, under 150 words, written in 6th grade level. Why do we do that? Because the average person is actually, I think, around 4th or 5th grade level right now as far as reading. So for the average, I keep things at 6th grade. It keeps it simple, easy to understand. People don't want complicated. They don't want a bunch of jargon. They don't want a bunch of, big words that they have to decipher and that kind of thing. So, 6th grade level is great. And end with a thought-provoking question to invite comments. Format it with clear line breaks for easy reading. So off that prompt goes. Before someone hires you, they need proof you can help. That's where a great lead magnet comes in, and see how it's formatting it here. When you give people a simple, useful resource that helps them get a small win, you're showing them what it's like to work with you without any pressure. It could be a checklist, a short guide, a mini training. The point isn't to give away everything, it's to give away something that matters. When your free content helps someone move forward, they start to believe, if this is what the free stuff does, imagine what a paid program can do. Small wins build big trust. What's one quick result your audience would love to get from you? I love this. This is a great post, right? So it's great. It's informative. It's invoking engagement. So we're going to go to number 3. Now we say, oh, you know what? I like that. And I have other content I have to do this week. So how about taking this and turning that post into a short LinkedIn article with 3 key sections and a practical takeaway for each. Keep it focused on the theme. So now out of that one, I'm now creating a LinkedIn article. So why proof first builds confidence. And I'm not going to read this whole thing, but here you go. I mean, here's some great titles. Why proof first builds confidence, give a win, not the whole playbook, turn free value into real relationships. And it has a practical takeaway. Set up a short 3 to 5 email nurture sequence. I mean, this is great for anybody who's doing stuff. And mind you, my ChatGPT knows me. It knows what I do. And it knows I'm talking about something that I do. So it's putting it in my voice. There's very little that I would go in and alter on this because my ChatGPT knows me and it knows to speak like me. So, it's asking me, do I want to put it into a full article? I'm not going to do that right now because now I'm going to say, you know what? This looks great. I'm going to say, and again, I'm copying some posts that I put in here. So, because I put some stacked posts, create an image based on this idea. And I'm going to take, I'm going to say an image on this idea, proof first. We'll see what happens. The image should have a clean, modern style with soft colors in a professional but friendly feel. Include minimal text if you want that. I put that in here all right, just for fun. The proof is in the pudding. One of those old-time sayings, right? If you've never heard that, the proof is in the pudding. I actually don't know where it came from, but we'll use that. And we'll see. Let's see what ChatGPT comes up with. So I'm going to say, create an image for me. And here it is. It's getting started. If you've never created an image with ChatGPT, it can sometimes be hit or miss. It is really dependent on what you put in. You want to be as specific as possible. So when I told it up here, the image should have a clean, modern style, soft colors, professional but friendly feel. The more descriptive you can be, the better the image is going to be. Now, minimal text. A lot of times I'll create an image and I tell it, don't put any text on it. I don't necessarily want text on my images. Sometimes ChatGPT doesn't necessarily spell things right, but that's okay because you can take the image, you can actually put it into Canva and you can edit it if you need to. So it's going to get started. It's going to create this image for me. And here it comes slowly but surely. Slowly but surely, you see it coming down. Now I didn't tell it necessarily, the image should have a clean, modern style. I didn't tell it to be realistic. So I'm getting kind of a cartoony character here, which I may or may not want. It depends on what I'm doing. It depends on who the audience is. It depends on what it's for. And because I said the proof is in the pudding, look at that. ChatGPT put her eating pudding. So there's images that you can create that ChatGPT can do for you. Then you can take that, you can download it. And if I download it, I can now upload it into an image editor or put it into Canva, something like Canva. I can upload it into there and I can actually change the image. I can change the words, I can change whatever I want with it. If I go, wow, looks cool, but I actually want a real person here, not a cartoony character, I can go in and edit it. But ChatGPT got everything started for me. There are so many different things that ChatGPT can do for you that you may have not utilized yet in the tool. Now, I'm going to go through quickly just a few ideas. Now, you know what? Let's try this. And I'm going to actually add a new post just because I'm thinking about this. Can you create an infographic using what you created as steps in the LinkedIn article? I'm just going to say, can you create it? And let's just see what he does. Because up here in the LinkedIn article, it said, okay, so we have proof first, we have give win, not the whole playbook, turn free value into relationships, so the practical takeaway. And I said, can you create an infographic? So an infographic is literally what it says. It's a bunch of information laid out as a pretty little graphic that's easy to read. So here comes an infographic based on what I just told it to do, based on this really super simple example in this prompt stack. When we say prompt stack, it just means you do a prompt, you follow it up with another prompt, you follow it up with another prompt. That is a prompt stack. Don't get confused about the terminology. It's literally you just asking it the next thing within the same chat. So as it's coming up here, as that's coming up, let's just go through a few things that ChatGPT can do. Writing, editing, communication. It can write, it can summarize, it can proofread, it can brainstorm, it can role play scenarios, all of that kind of stuff. It can strategize, it can build marketing strategies, it can identify ideal client avatars and define them. It can design offers, pricing tiers, product ladders, content calendars. It can create scripts for videos, webinars, presentations. It can suggest call to actions, hooks, storytelling frameworks. You can do competitive research summaries because ChatGPT has access to the internet. So it can go out and do competitive research. You can recommend AI tools for content creation. It can recommend tools for you if you want to create videos and that kind of thing. It will tell you what are the best tools that are out there right now. It can actually help you write the prompts. It can help you create like Zapier or make automations. So we talked about Zapier in the past. It can actually help you create the step-by-step automations to get that done. It can explain to you how to integrate tools like Google Sheets or Notion or Trello even with AI. So if you're using any of those, generate standard operating procedures for you. It can do data analysis. It can help you with your research. It can help you draft meeting notes or summaries. It can create project timelines. Real-time web and integrations allow you to look up current news, stats, and trends. So we talk about perplexity a lot. Well, ChatGPT can actually do some research for you as well. So if you're new and you're overwhelmed using all of these different tools, you could do all of this stuff right inside of ChatGPT. All you need to do is ask it. You can collaborate. You can work on shared projects in there. You can create templates. You can create web pages. You know, outline your web page, or maybe you have an upcoming webinar or seminar that you're doing. You want a registration page. You can create the entire content for your registration page right here in ChatGPT. You know, you can create, obviously, the images. So let's just see here what it created. We've got lead magnets. Proof is in the pudding. So it took my image there, and then it just added those 3 steps. So again, you know, if you don't like the cartoony, you can take this, you can upload it into Canva, you can do other things with it there. But ChatGPT, from what I see people using it for, is totally underutilized. They're just asking it a question or saying create a post or create a blog, and that's it. There is so much more that this tool can do, and because things are changing on a basically daily basis, it's coming up with new stuff all the time. So If you have been feeling like, oh, I have to go learn this tool, I have to go learn this tool, I have to learn this tool, just stop. There's no reason to get yourself frenzied or overwhelmed with AI. You don't need to keep up with the Joneses, as they say, in AI. You can just master one tool that actually saves you time and moves your business forward just by creating a few prompts. And again, ChatGPT, if you say, but I don't know what to put in the prompt, ask ChatGPT to create the prompt stack for you. Say, here's what I'm trying to do. Please create a complete prompt stack to do XYZ. It will create the prompts for you with fill in the blanks that you just put the details in, and then you take it from there. Now you can save that. So maybe you're creating weekly content. Now you can save that and use it week after week after week just by changing a few things in it. Be consistent with what you're posting. Be consistent with your message. Be consistent in how you show up to your audience every day. So I just wanted to talk about a little bit more about what ChatGPT can do for you. If you're not using it full powered, go out and give it a try. Give it a spin and see what else it can do for you. That's what I've got for you on the AI Spotlight today. We will see you next week. Bye for now.